name is Teacher Evelyn, and I am here with Teacher Rizza. Welcome. And Teacher Rizza, tell us about the company that you work with.
First of all, Evelyn, thank you for having me. You don't know how ecstatic and excited I am to be with you right now. I watch your YouTube videos and I love your smile and your backdrop.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm a fellow VIP Kid teacher, but I'm also a Hallo teacher. Ta-da! My backdrop is a work of art by my kids. I said, hey,
Aw,
let's do a coloring activity.
that's so cute. Aw.
Right. Okay, so let me tell you about Hallo.
Yes.
Hallo is actually German for hello, but
Oh,
our CEO, okay, has a personal story
uh-oh.
that he with this company name, but it's a deep, nice personal story of not everyone being able to learn English, and so he had this big dream of just making it available for anyone in the world to learn English. Okay, so here we go. Hallo is Utah based. Their headquarters is in Utah, in the USA. Okay, it's a fairly new company. If I'm not mistaken, 3, 4, 5 years, I think 3, 4 years perhaps. Okay, so it's new. And basically, it is a learning platform where learners, ideally adult learners, and I'll explain that later, to learn English fluently with certified native English speakers. Okay, and so you can teach. Listen to the good news 24/7. If you don't want to teach as a teacher on Hallo, that's fine. There are no obligations to teach or not to teach. But literally, someone is awake at whatever time you wish to teach. Someone's awake. I'm telling you, it's open 24/7. I've taught at 2 a.m., I've taught at 2 p.m., I've taught at 3 a.m., and I've taught at 3 p.m. Okay. What else do you want to know?
I, I would like to know, when did you start teaching for Hallo? And
Thank you.
am I saying hello correctly?
Hello.
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 Okay,
It's
very good.
better than hello.
Yes.
Hello. You
Hello.
got it right.
Okay.
Okay. So I knew that I wish that I had the opportunity to keep teaching, not China time, because I teach with VIP Kid. And so I'm thinking, like, what else? What else? What else? What else? And a friend of mine from Utah, who used to be a Hallo teacher and now Hallo staff, right? She was
Mhm.
absorbed. Told me, "Hey, you should check this out. It's in my state, and you can literally teach English anytime." I'm like, "No." So I checked it out, and I believe it was about the same week, October, November, where I checked it out and applied that same week. And let me tell you that in my demo video for my application, I was still, this is not bad. I'm just telling you, I was still in VIP kid mode. It was around Halloween, and I wore a Batman costume. And I said, let me help you learn English. And I was Batman, Batgirl, or whatever.
You're
Thank
like,
God. Thank God I passed.
hi. You were
Yes,
like,
yes. Okay.
no.
Exactly. At about the time last year, once you enter the Hallo platform, it was more of like a social platform making friends. It was not
Mm.
until recently last month when Hallo said, we are going to transform wonderfully into a learning platform. The social aspect is still there, but we are now going to make it a platform for students or learners who want to learn English from all over the world to learn English. And that platform is going to be on Hallo. Okay, so that's where we're at.
All right. I have a question. What countries currently are the students from Hallo living
Okay,
in?
okay. That's a great question. And if I can name all 90 to 100 countries, I
Oh,
would. But just if you give me like
okay.
30 seconds to tell you, like to throw in some countries of students that I personally taught, I'll throw it out there right now quickly without thinking. Okay, here we go. Okay, I am thinking. Okay,
Hmm.
Kurdistan, Pakistan, Israel, Iraq, Indonesia, Cambodia, Burma, Myanmar. I had a private lesson with one a while ago. Bahrain, Philippines, USA, Germany. Okay, I already said Ukraine. Okay, those were 10. So,
Awesome.
okay,
So I would imagine that depending on the time of day that you open your time slots, you would probably get different time zones, different parts of the world that would most likely be students that are awake and want to take classes, right?
that's a great question. And I'm going to say yes. However, there are many learners that love Hollow so much, literally love Hollow so much. At 2 a.m. their time, 3 a.m. their time, they're messaging me or they're on a live stream or they're listening in because
Adults are
it's
up
fun.
at 2 a.m. sometimes. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
That's true. It's not little kids like VIP kid, oh, by 9 p.m. they have to be in bed, but sometimes I could imagine maybe someone who lives in another country might work during the day and want to take a Hello class in the night. That does
That's
make
correct.
sense.
That's
Ah,
correct. And also, those who want to learn on Hollow before work starts, they're enrolled in a Hollow course or taking a private lesson with me or other teachers at before work hours. So 5 a.m. their time, 6 a.m. their time, 7 a.m. their time. Okay. I think right now we will talk about the two ways to find Hollow. Okay.
okay.
Let's do this. Just like in VIP Kid, when you look at your phone or when you have a mobile device, you can download the VIP Kid app. The
Mhm.
same way with Hollow, if you are on Apple or Android, is that right?
Mhm.
Okay, you have the Apple Store and Google Play.
Yes.
Okay, you can find Hollow and make sure it has this logo. Ooh, giant. Okay, it has this logo. I hope it doesn't fall off. The fingers don't fall off. Okay, when you download the Hollow app on your phone, that is that is a possible teaching platform. You can view student to student live streams, meaning they're talking to each other free, socially. They also have hot topics where they don't have to think like, what are we going to talk about? The system shares with them a topic like, do you like online shopping? So they're not pressured. Where they're not pressured of not knowing what topic to think about. Okay, and you can also watch teachers live streams through the mobile app. Okay, another.
So
Go
when
ahead.
you say teachers live streams, is that a teacher just live streaming or is it two teachers talking?
It's a teacher live streaming. Okay, so it looks like this. Hello, everyone. Let's see who's here. Tell me where you're from, where you're from. And then I see the comments starting to come in, and I see the viewers going up, right? And if there is a fellow teacher who says, hello, Teacher Riza, I say, would you like to hop on? Sure. And so with a click of a button, or if that teacher invites himself or herself, she gets to be up here with me. And we're talking and everyone's listening in. Pretty fun, right?
Yes, I remember that you told me that you recently got third place in a competition. Will you tell me about that? Is that related to what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, tell me
And
about it.
would you, let's not play the video, but
Do you want me to
we
share
will,
my screen?
yes.
Mhm.
So this is, if you're not on your phone, another platform is Video. Now, guys, with VIP Kid, when you are on your computer, you download an app, right, on your computer. But this time you go to Video. It is not a downloadable app on your computer. You just visit the website. So, my dear, if you could kindly go to teachers, okay, and scroll down there, Evelyn,
Yes.
scroll down a little bit and you see that arrow, that black
Yes.
arrow. If you
Mhm.
can kindly click that and scroll
Yes.
down a little more, keep going until you see black thumbnails. Scroll down again. Thanks for your patience, everyone.
Okay.
And I see me, Rizza. Love makes the world go round.
There we go.
Yeah. If you want to play it for 10 seconds, this was a teacher contest yesterday where we, yes, we, hmm? I hear an echo. Okay. Where we taught a trial course lesson.
Welcome, students. Hello, I'm Teacher Rizza. Welcome to Hallo's course launch celebration. Following me so I can see your comments. Hello, Rafael. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the course launch celebration here on Hallo. How are you?
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Now, that was a trial course lesson for 1 hour. I would recommend our teacher applicants or teachers interested to apply to just kindly, or I would love for you to visit my course lesson to give you an idea how to interact with people in the comments. Okay, people in the comments with no one hopped on with me, and it
Mm.
just truly feels like we're talking one on one. Now, that was very challenging because that was my most number of comments in 1 hour. At the end, I saw the statistics 1,000 comments in 1 hour.
Wow.
So, if I had, okay, I also shared my screen, which showed the course lesson that Hallo provides. I chose my topic on love and dating. And I'll tell you, there would be multiple choice quizzes. Okay, so the multiple choice would be, for example, a person that goes on a date and they don't know. I forgot the exact words. They've never seen each other. Is A, blind date; B, matchmaker; C, chaperone. And so in the comments, you've got, like, in a split second, 10, 20 comments saying A, B, B, chaperone, chaperone, blind date, matchmaker. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, oh, so I call out names. They love when their names are called.
Yes.
Yes,
I love it.
yes.
If I'm watching the YouTube live video, there's like 100 people there, and they actually read my comments. Like, oh,
Right,
wow.
right. But speaking about that fun teacher competition, there were about 15 amazing, all amazing teachers. There were, of course, certain requirements like how many people you get engaged, how many people book a private lesson with you right after your class because of that lesson, how many viewers you maintained. So there was a criteria, and I went in there just to teach with passion. I removed all the thoughts of a competition. And I also, before that, I said, instead of 9 o'clock, I'm going to start at 9:15 so I can check out the other teachers' live streams. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to teach. So I wasn't able to compare myself with anybody. And I got messages when they announced that I was third place. I get to win Hollow Cash and a Hollow T-shirt. I can't wait. I want a Hollow
Wow.
T-shirt.
Yay.
I got a lot of private messages from my those that have booked private lessons with me, those who have booked a course with me. Like, congratulations, teacher! I was there. I was there. It was so nice. And in our teachers chat group, everyone was just congratulating each other for participating.
Mhm.
Fun. Okay. Here's another interesting thing here.
So,
Go
my
ahead.
question is, were you paid for that time, or was it just a fun competition?
It was a fun competition because Hallo Courses launched for trial last month, and it launched officially yesterday. So that was a
Oh.
trial lesson. And because of that trial lesson, two things happened. Students are able to donate and tip the teacher during class. So while I
Oh.
was teaching and they learned a new vocabulary, I get a tip and I see it in the comments, okay, highlighted and says, "Thank you, teacher. That's new for me." I get a tip. And then a little later, "That was great, teacher." And then at the end of, like, when I was saying my goodbyes, there were tips coming in. Okay. So those bonuses, be thankful for them, not guaranteed. Okay.
Yeah.
And after that lesson, I had 6 new private lesson bookings because I showcased the teaching. Okay. Now we can talk about ways to earn now.
Okay, yes.
Okay,
Tell
here
me.
we go. Interesting.
Tell us about money.
Woo! Dinero, show me the money.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. 3 ways to earn. Yay, 3, not 1.
Okay.
3 ways to earn. First one, private lesson. You have a calendar in your teacher account, okay? And you can open any 30-minute slot, okay? Not 25 minutes like VIP Kid. It's tricky. 30-minute lesson.
30-minute lesson.
Yes. So let's say, for example, you do 6 to 6:30, 6:30 to 7, and you got booked by 2 different students. You literally, there's a countdown timer, and you're kicked out.
Click, click.
Not like VIP Kid, where you can extend over the 25 minutes.
Mhm.
This one, it's like 5, 4, 3. Book me again! Okay. Right? Like, book me
Yes.
again for the. Okay. So, like in your last 30 seconds, you're taking the time to talk to your student, right? And telling them to rebook you. Okay.
Mhm.
And on that 30th minute, you want to re-enter, go back to your schedule and enter your next classroom. Now, I'm going to recommend back to back because a student might want to book the full hour. Okay.
Mhm.
And if they book the full hour, you won't get cut. You'll get cut after 1 hour.
Very
Okay.
smart.
2 ways to do the private lesson. The first is through the mobile app that you've downloaded on the HALLO app. Okay. Now, I will only recommend doing a private lesson on your phone like this. Maybe it's because you're traveling. Maybe it's because you have poor internet connection and your cellular data connection or cellular signal is better. Make this your backup. Okay.
Yes.
Keep it professional, dress neatly, sit down, not lay down, right? Sit down and then okay, Evelyn, tell me about your family. Okay. All right. The other is through, of course, that website, hollow.video. Okay. So, ready like this, ready for a conversation for 30 minutes. Now, I prefer, or it's best to keep your camera on as a teacher. Please expect that your student might have camera shut, might not know the best way to be on an online classroom. So I've had students, I think like this, a little on the lazy side. I have had 30-minute conversations with their camera off. And so this is what you can talk about. ESL Conversations. On your laptop, just do ESL just search for ESL Conversations by topic. Okay? But the most common questions are, "Hi, where are you from? Tell me about your family. Most help you with your English today." And from there, be ready with your best tips to learn English, right? You've only got 30 minutes. And then spend the last 5 minutes marketing yourself or telling them why they should rebook you. Not rebook me like crazy. Like, in
Mhm.
our next phone call or in our next private lesson, let's practice let's practice pronouncing some words. I'm going to share my screen with you and let's practice a few words. So it gives them that push to rebook you. Go ahead.
So, for example, when you are teaching, the teacher has their camera always on, right?
Ideally.
Ideally.
Okay.
And the student can have their camera on or off, that's fine. The student is an adult. It's a 30-minute class, right? These are one-on-one. Are they all one-on-one classes or are there some group classes?
Private lesson is meant for one-on-one.
Okay, very good. And does Hallo provide some like example lessons that you could use, or
Yes.
do you make your own?
Very good question. Yes, they have a link that that they can share with the teachers. I can share it with you once you apply, right?
Mhm.
And it has about all I don't know, 80. Okay, let me say this. They're divided in three categories:
Mhm.
beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I'm like expert? No, no, no. It's advanced. Okay. So let's say in one lesson, okay,
Mhm.
there is if you share the screen, that's why I recommend the web hallo.video rather than on your phone. You can't share screen here.
Mhm.
So it's about 25, no, 15 slides. It has vocabulary, role play, an idiom, and a grammar lesson in a
Mhm.
yeah, so that helps. Now, I use that probably around my second, third, or fourth lesson. On my first private message, or sorry, on my first private call with my student, it's mostly, why are you on Hollow? Like trying to find out their needs. Because
Yes.
they booked us for a reason, right? They
Mhm.
booked for a reason, right? And let me think
And
what else.
so that will, if they give you a reason like I'm going to travel, you could talk about traveling vocabulary. Or if they say, if their reason is for business, you could talk about business vocabulary. If their reason is for shopping, you could talk about shopping, right? So that's a good idea to ask them why, so that why they want to learn English, so that you know what kind of vocabulary they're looking for, right?
Exactly. Another thing that happens once they book a private lesson with you, okay? Once they book a private lesson with you, automatically on the mobile app, unfortunately, not yet on the web, on the mobile app, you are automatically on a private chat group together. So, for example, Evelyn, you're a student, you book a class with me, swing, there's a private group, Rizza and Evelyn.
Mm,
So that's an opportunity to say, thank you for booking a lesson with me. I can't wait to see you soon.
very
Good.
good.
Nice.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
Um, you mentioned to me, and I wanted to have it in this video, that if you make your own lesson, you make some slides and you submit it to Hallo for approval, correct?
You got it. I would love to share that when we discuss Hollow Courses. I just realized we're
Oh,
still on the private lesson part. We didn't
oh
share about
yes.
earnings. Let's talk about earnings.
Okay.
Sorry, ways to earn.
Do you want me to share my screen about the earnings or about the pricing, or not yet?
Not yet. So
Okay,
for
go ahead.
private lesson, you can set your own price for 30 minutes. Okay. But the recommendation is $7 to $12 per 30 minutes. $7 to $12 per 30 minutes. You keep 75% and Hollow gets their percentage. Okay. Now,
Okay.
if you think you want to do it higher, 15, 20 per 30 minutes, you can. Will you get booked? Possibly, right? So it's now, you can play around with it. If today you want to try 20 for 30 minutes, go for it. If in a week you're not booked, maybe you'd want to lower it. Or, one day you think that I want to decrease it or increase it, go for it. Change it on the app. Change it
Mhm.
on Hollow. Okay. So I'll leave it at that. Uh, Whatever you want to set. The recommendation is 7 to 12 for 30 minutes.
Interesting. So you get to choose your own price
Mm-hmm.
within reason. And if you're not getting booked, supply and demand, lower your price a little, see what happens, right?
Exactly. You can also add cents.
Oh, very
850,
cool.
10,
So
1075.
in the private lesson, can they give you a tip as well? Or is that
Good,
just on the live stream?
good question. Nope, just on the live stream.
Or
Okay.
just on the live stream?
All right. So we talked
Very
about
cool.
private lesson. Let's talk about the second way to earn.
Yes.
Woo! Second way to earn is direct call. When I am on the Hollow chat, oh, no, no, let me repeat that. When I am on the Hollow app
Mhm.
on my phone, it shows I'm online. The same way, let's say you're on Facebook Messenger and you have enabled your active status, I know you're there. So when a student sees their teacher, sees a teacher or sees me, and I have that green dot to show I'm online, they attempt to call me. And it's about 22 cents a minute, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And now sometimes I'm just checking my messages and my phone starts to ring. But I'm not ready. I just woke up. I'm just like, "Ah," I'm in the bathroom. I don't know. I'm somewhere. And my phone rings because I had my incoming call enabled, which means they see me online and they can call me. And so, unfortunately, there have been times that I just simply don't accept the call. But there were times that I'm like, okay, I'll take this. So I'm seated, I'm ready, and I'm ready. I don't have my laptop on, but I'm ready quickly. I know you're very talented and creative, and we can think of those ESL questions. Thank you for the call. Did you see me online? Where are you from? How can I help you with your English today? And you know what's interesting? That call can be from 1 minute to over an hour, as long as they have hollow cash. If they are low in cash, there's a warning, low cash. So that now this is not a countdown timer anymore. It's just counting upwards. So
Is that a video call or is that a phone call?
phone.
Phone. Okay,
Yes.
very good. And there's a way of, say you just want to check your messages and you can block it so that it doesn't look like you're online.
Yes, you
Oh,
just
good.
do a quick swipe, disable incoming calls.
So people don't think you're being rude.
Exactly. Now I
I
have
don't
to
want to
tell
offend any customers.
exactly. Another thing is I've already experienced having a video calls with my camera off. So I would say, "Hey, I have better connection if I shut my camera. Would you mind if I shut my camera?" They always say yes. At the same time with them, if it's like really glitchy because they could be anywhere in the world, I do say, "Would you like your camera off?"
Mhm.
For better connection, and most likely the call continues even longer or even better because both our cameras are off or one of our cameras are off.
Very
There.
good.
Yes.
Does Hallo have, like, if something inappropriate were to happen in a lesson, can you exit or can Hallo like mark the person as like having done something inappropriate or give them a warning, or how does that work?
That's a very wonderful question.
Because
Okay,
this is adults now. It's a little different than little kids, right?
that's an adult question. Okay, not an adult question, that's a very good question. Okay,
Thank you.
okay, if you're on a video chat, okay, and the student says, when I say, why are you here on Hollow? Okay. And the student says, "Teacher, I'm trying to look for a girlfriend." Okay. So be smart, my dear teachers. Make it into an English lesson. What do you like in a girlfriend? How do you think you can find a girlfriend on Hollow? Would you like to communicate with your girlfriend in English? So if you can make it in an English lesson, it's good. Now, when something is inappropriate, as adults, we know what topics are inappropriate. We just have to be smart and let them know we need to change our topic, right? Things we should not talk about. It will be in our contract. Um, I forgot the exact words. Religion. Um, Let me think. Politics, right? So, okay. If they're not listening, they're cursing, or for whatever reason, something awful happens, end the call, grab their username or find out their username, and just email Hollow support. It's in their history that a phone call happened. And do they believe us teachers? Yes, we're responsible teachers. Okay, that's on a private call. Now, on a live stream, okay, on a live stream, some students share their WhatsApp number, their phone number. "I'm looking for a girlfriend." Now, for WhatsApp, you can tell them once, "Please don't share your WhatsApp number here. Remember, we're learning English." And if they don't listen, right click, ban. they're suspended or
Good.
banned. I know it will be reviewed. Simple as a click of a button.
So that person won't be back connected with you.
Correct, correct. There's also what you call spamming. So, they want the teacher's attention. Hi, teacher, hi, teacher, hi, teacher, hi, teacher, hi, teacher, hi, teacher. Okay, fine, I see it. Hi, you, like so and so. You can just say hi once. You don't want to get spammed, right? So it's your approach. And if they just spam, 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 right click, ban.
Awesome. That's perfect.
Have you had
So
that experience on YouTube? YouTube chat?
I have had a few times when I was live and someone said something inappropriate, or I've had spam in my YouTube comments that
Mhm.
I just block the person or delete their comment. So yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm glad that Hallo has thought of that. That's
Gotcha.
good.
And there's also an AI, artificial intelligence. As soon
Mm,
as they say a bad word or a curse word, they're automatically suspended or banned. I forgot which is which, but they have a smart AI system. Now, some might have the smarts on spacing out words so that the system doesn't see it.
yeah.
It happens once in like couple hundred or 1,000 comments, you'll have
Mhm.
those. Sharing phone number. Oh, sharing a link. So when I see it, I need to say, I'm sorry, but I have not checked or reviewed that link. I would appreciate that you don't share a link on my live stream.
Yes. So Rizza, I have a question. You said there's 3 ways to earn money, and you told me 2. What's the
Yeah.
third?
Woohoo!
So we don't forget to put it in the video.
This is the money earning part.
Oh, tell me. I'm all ears. I got bills.
Okay, the official launch for Hallo Courses was yesterday. So this is what a Hallo course looks like. Okay? One Hallo course, one Hallo course is 8 lessons. Each lesson is 1 hour long for you to teach. Okay?
Okay.
You need to complete this course in 4 weeks, which means you need to pick a combination of days, which makes sense. Unlike a private lesson that you could open any schedule that you want, for a course, it's a little more structured. For example, I decide Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday. This is 4 weeks, all between 9 to 10 a.m. my time. So there's consistency. Now, when the students see that you opened a Hallo course, they can search for you by name, by topic, by title, by time. They will see it in their time zone. Now, Hallo courses, the lessons, they're available. This is new. Hallo course is new, so I would estimate around 10 ready courses with 8 lessons each. Now, I need all of you to stop thinking that this is like a teaching competition, because it's open 24/7. You might be teaching how to land your dream job from 1 to 2 in the afternoon, and another one teaching it maybe 4 to 5 a.m. your time, and another one teaching it 7 to 8 p.m. their time, right? But it's the same topic, but a different set of students from another country that works for them.
Yeah.
Now, great question a while ago. I have not forgotten. If you don't like any of the themed topics that's provided for you, then go ahead and create your own 8 lessons. There's a ready template. Fill in. So fill in those templates. What are your 5 objectives? What is your overview? What are you going to teach in the 8 lessons? Submit it to Hallo, let them review it, and then it's for you to teach exclusively.
Mm.
Okay, so no, yeah,
How many students attend a course?
that's another great question. Now,
Thank you.
let thank you. So smart. Here we go. And let's share screen. Let's see what a student pays for a Hallo course. Sounds good? Let's go to hallo.tv/pricing.
Okay. Is this what you're looking for?
As
Yes.
soon as
Do you want me to scroll down?
Okay, here we go. So it says, let's scroll up first.
Okay.
Here we go. Join 1 million English students worldwide. Let me explain what 1 million means. The Hallo app on the mobile has been downloaded over 1 million times. Currently, we are about 70 teachers. So, are you going to apply? Let's do this. Come on. We've got 1 million who have downloaded the app. Okay. And by research, joining a Hallo course is 40% cheaper, 5 times smaller class size, 20,000 positive reviews. Okay, let's see the two kinds of students. Let's say we are a student. It looks like it's discounted right now. That's a great comparison. Stop there. An aspirer aspires to be great and take a small step. It's $19.99 a month. Let's just do $20. $20 a month. When you say participate in only one class, Evelyn, do you remember I mentioned a teacher can hop on with me?
Yes.
So that's what they can do. 1 out of 8 lessons, they can hop on with me and we can talk.
Oh, very good.
Okay. And then attend 8 live classes or lessons. Practice in 8 group sessions. I'll explain that in a bit. Use curriculum and homework. They all have homework. They get access to the curriculum. They enjoy recorded lessons, all 8 lessons. It's in their history. And they join the group chat. Just like in a private lesson where I have a private chat with my student who booked me, the registered student gets to join in a private chat group along with his or her course classmates. Okay. Now let's look at this Dreamer. It's currently on discount from $140 to $80 a month. The difference we see now is instead of just hopping on one time with me or with a teacher, the student gets to hop on all 8 classes. Isn't that cool? So all 8.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So the aspirer participates in only one class, but the dreamer participates in all 8 classes.
That's
Wow, okay.
correct. That's correct. Now, let me think what else. Let's talk about, can you highlight? Okay.
Yes.
Practice in 8 group sessions.
Yes.
Awesome. I mentioned that as a teacher, we teach for 1 full hour. On that last 5 minutes before I get cut, not like in VIP Kid, we extend after 25 minutes to say goodbyes. You got to time this perfectly because if you say, don't forget that, you're cut.
Yeah. It's like a paid call if you call another country and you're using a prepaid card. It's like, okay, didn't get to say goodbye. All right, well, bye.
Exactly. After that 1 hour classroom with you, the same way that the student joined the virtual classroom, they go back to their calendar and join the group session. If you have 5 students that registered for your course, they're all in one group. But if you say let's say you had 6 registered students, the system detects that and divides them into 2 smaller groups. They now have 1 hour to socialize, talk about the lesson, and get to know each other. For us teachers, we teach 1 hour. For the student, it's a 2-hour learning experience.
Oh, so they're first with the teacher for an hour and then the students socialize for an hour?
Yeah, so if you think of it just like the educational system where the teacher teaches 1 hour and sometimes the classmates, the students like have a group session, study together, study with a friend, right? So this is what's happening. Now, if there are 8 lessons and let's say a student is absent for one class, just like in an educational, in a school, the teacher doesn't always like redo the lesson. That's what the recorded lesson is for. Right?
Oh, they can
So
rewatch it.
right.
They
Now,
can watch the recording.
exactly. Now, there are a few times when all students, let's say you had 2, 3, 4 students, they all do not show up. 0 people in the comments, 0 students. Teachers, teach the entire lesson for an hour, you're recorded.
You're still paid, right?
Exactly. You're paid, you showed up, and you taught a full lesson, and everyone that was absent would just have to listen in without hearing or seeing comments from their classmates. Teach.
Yeah.
Teach.
So you teach the lesson and they can watch the playback because they paid for that time. So whether they come or not, they can watch the replay because they paid for the class, right?
Okay. That's
That
right.
makes sense.
That makes sense.
So are you paid more depending on how many students sign up for your course?
Right. So I think that when it comes to exact breakdown and explanation, I would love for you to, I'll explain how much you can earn, but I would love for you to find me on Facebook Messenger. My name there's Rizza Huter, Rizza, Rizza, and Huter is Huetter. You'll find me Rizza Huter. Okay.
Okay, let me
On
put
Facebook
that.
Messenger. Oh, thank you, Evelyn.
Do you
Uh,
want to share your email or no?
no, Facebook
Rizza,
Messenger works.
H-U-E.
Huetter. Huetter.
There we go.
Now, if I'm sorry, can we go back to
Yes.
the pricing?
Yes.
Thank you.
One moment.
No
Here we go.
problem. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. No problem. Thank you guys. Okay. Now, when it comes to breakdown stuff, I would love to share that like more in more detail once we're chatting on Facebook Messenger. But I'm going to tell you the earning potential per course, okay? Per hour, I'm sorry. The earning potential is $12 to $30 per 1 hour lesson. Now, obviously, if you have aspirers, right? You will earn less, which makes sense per lesson. And that's, the numbers. Okay. And then if you have dreamers registered, obviously you will be paid more. Now, there is a minimum amount of students required for the course to happen. So let's say you only have one aspirer that registered with your course. Unfortunately, your course will not happen. It will move to the following week if you have no other lessons during that time. If you have lessons during that time, it will cancel. Now, if you do not meet the number where you could reach $12 per lesson, the course is not going to happen, which is fair. I would rather that 1 hour of my time, I'm earning 12, rather than knowing I'm just going to earn $6 for that full hour of my time, which makes sense and sounds fair. Okay. What else do I want to say? Okay. Does that
Do,
make sense?
do you want me to remove the screen share?
Yes, you can now. Yes, you can now. I wanted to share something about private lessons, which is,
Yes.
and I forgot because it's a new feature from last week or last week.
Okay.
I told you guys that for private lessons, we open up our availability on our calendar for the possibility to get booked. Okay. You would love this. The exciting new feature is the students find you and choose whatever day and time they want and request a lesson. Now, when you wake up in the morning and check your notifications, you will see someone requested a 30-minute slot with you at 2 in the morning, your time. Accept or deny. So that's nice. So now, or maybe it's even a convenient time for you. Like, okay, great, 2 a.m., my kids are asleep, I'm still up, I'm going to accept this lesson. Right. Short notice is different with VIP Kid. Short notice, you can get booked up to 15 minutes before class. So if you do not want to get booked 15 minutes before class, please close that schedule. Yipes!
But do you have to click approve in order for it to? Yeah.
Correct.
So they can request it, but it's not like it's going to like book and you have to be there. You have to approve it, right?
You have to
That's
approve it.
good.
If you missed it, that's considered not approved. You denied it. If
Not
you missed
approved.
it, you slept through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you slept in.
How about teacher no-shows? How does
Okay,
that work with Hallo?
sure. For teacher no shows, um, obviously you will not get paid. Okay. You will not get paid, and the student gets refunded automatically by the system. If it's a student no show, wait 15 minutes. For private lessons, okay, we're not talking about Hallo course. So for private lessons, wait 15 minutes and the system will pay you after for the no show. I would leave 16, 17 minutes, you know.
So a private lesson is different than a course in that if the student doesn't show, you don't still teach because a private lesson is just like a conversation, right?
That's correct. That's
So
correct.
the course is actually teaching a lesson.
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes. Okay.
catching on. I'm catching on.
All right.
Okay.
I
Uh,
Go ahead.
Let me check my list of questions.
Sure.
All right. How often do you get paid on Hallo? Like, when is your payday? Is it once a month, once a week, once every 2 weeks? How often
Okay.
is it?
Okay. Just like
When?
just
Show
like
me the
VIP,
money.
show me the money. Similarly with VIP Kid, once a lesson happens, we get paid. But with this one, it's interesting. For a direct call and private call and course, once that lesson, oh, sorry, course lesson, not entire 8 courses. Once it happens, once you check your payment history, it's there. So after my 30-minute private lesson, it's in my account as hollow virtual cash. It is not yet real money, it's virtual cash. Okay. And the same way for a course lesson, the same way for a direct call, it's there. It's there. Now, once I get $100 virtual cash on my account, I can now request a transfer to my bank account. So give it like 3 business days, 3 to 5 business days. Now, if you want to leave your money in there until it's like 500, 600, 700, then leave it there if you want. And the reason why I leave it there because I don't like the $1 transaction fee.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask if there's a transaction fee. So you can wait until it's a bigger amount and just transfer it. Like,
Right. I know it's $1, but it's like, oh, I've earned this $1.
but
Come
it's my
on.
dollar. It's my
Okay.
dollar.
Okay. Now I'm
Yeah.
telling you the $1 transfer fee. I don't know if it's based on my bank. I don't know if it's based on like a checking account, savings account. I'm sorry, I can't get into that detail. I just know that with the way they transfer with mine, my fee is $1.
Mm.
I'm in the
Okay.
US. I'm in Chicago. I'm in the US. My bank is Chase. And
Okay.
my, yeah. Okay.
Very
So,
good. Yeah.
yeah.
What does the application process look like? And what are the requirements to be a Hallo teacher? Do you have to have a bachelor's degree? Do you have to be a native English speaker?
Okay.
Tell me all the requirements and the application process. Thank
Okay.
you.
I'm gonna check my notes so I don't mess up with the countries. Okay. Check my notes. Okay. All right. Requirements. I did not get a direct answer, or I could not search if a TESOL certification is a requirement, but I will always tell you that it helps. Okay. If you have VIP Kid TESOL, if you have something like International Open Academy, you have one. That counts. If you have online teaching experience, that works. If you have teaching experience at a school, that works. This is for new and returning teachers, new teachers. Teacher applicants must be residents of USA, Canada, of the USA. Ooh, I'm thinking grammar stuff. Residents of the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, United Kingdom, or have proof that they are or legally eligible that they can work in the countries listed above. Okay. Did that make sense?
Okay. I'm
Okay.
I'm
No
writing it.
problem.
All
No
right. So
problem.
you said
USA,
the USA,
the USA, Canada,
Canada,
Australia,
Australia,
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
I said Australia again. I
And
said Australia.
UK. Yeah,
South
you said
Africa
South Africa.
and United Kingdom.
And United.
Residents or legally eligible to work in these countries. Now, if you do not understand what legally eligible means, it might be because you didn't take the steps to be legally eligible. For me, before I became US citizen, I had legal paperwork to work in the US, so I understood what it means to be legally eligible to work in the US. So here.
So I have a question for you.
Mhm.
For example, I have a friend who is an American citizen currently living in Italy. Could she teach on this platform?
Because she's an American citizen, I should say yes.
Okay.
And actually, I think we're thinking of the same person. But
Oh,
yes,
really?
I do know that she's eligible.
I
All
was
right.
also thinking of another one who's from Canada and he's living
Yes,
in. Are you? We're all thinking of you two. I'm thinking of online teacher dude and teacher Casey, but yeah.
exactly,
And
exactly.
I know of another teacher Lena. She's from America, but she lives in South Africa, but she
Okay.
probably would be able to as well, right? I'm
Yes,
thinking.
and but Teacher Evelyn, I cannot
Yes.
think of an example right now why a current VIP kid teacher, okay,
Mm.
we're talking about citizenship and legally eligible to work here. I cannot think of an example where a VIP kid teacher cannot teach on Hallo when it comes
Okay.
to residence and teaching. Do I make sense? I
Yes.
hope I'm not mistaken.
Yes, because VIP Kid teachers are native English speakers from America. So pretty much all of us are American citizens, which would make us applicable for Hallo, right?
Right.
Okay.
Now, application stuff.
Yes.
Hallo is now open for open with teacher applications. From what I understand, okay, quarter 3 of this year, which is happening now, and quarter 4 of this year, referred, referred with referral.
Yes.
Rule, I don't
How
know. I'm just
how
telling you.
how
Mhm.
do our viewers of this video use you as their referral? Do they need to contact you? Do they need to use your code? What can they
Okay,
do?
thank you so much. Unfortunately, unlike VIP Kid, there is no unique link.
Okay.
Okay, there's no unique link. There's only an application link, which I believe you posted.
Yes, I put it in the description box of this video. Yes.
Right. And when you look at that application link, there is a required response there that says, teacher referral, referee. No, I'm the referrer. No, who
Mhm.
referred you? Hallo handle. So my Hallo handle or username is at Rizza, Rizza, at Rizza. Now, I want to tell all the teachers interested, aspiring Hallo teachers, that I want to assure you that after you use my name at Rizza, we don't end there. Please send me a message on FB Messenger because I'm ready to answer your questions. I feel like I'm responsible for you guys and I want to help you pass. Okay. Now, limited time, quarter 3 and quarter 4. But who knows if they met their number of teachers that they want, whatever number that is, they say it's done.
Mm.
Okay. Because I remember that's what they did with VIP Kid when they opened it up to other countries. It
Yes.
was like done. We met our number. It was just like 1 week, I think. 1 week
Oh.
that they opened it. Okay. So from what
Mm.
I understand, quarter 3 and quarter 4, and quarter 3, quarter 4, with my referral ID is at Rizza, and you need to attach your updated resume. Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
slow down. Your referral, what's it called? Referral name?
handle or ID.
Okay, referral ID is
Thank,
um at Rizza, Rizza.
thanks, Evelyn.
Yes, I want to put it on the screen so that we have it. And Um, I'm looking at my description box that I have for this video so far.
Okay.
And I don't necessarily have a link. What I have is I have a link to download the Hallo app, and I
Mhm.
have a link to see the teaching platform.
Sure.
Um, what is the link for applying?
Sure.
Do you have a link for
Uh,
that?
yes, I'm going to cut and paste. There it is. But basically, it's hollow.tv/application. Should we bring it up or leave it on the chat? It's
Okay,
up,
let me
or leave
see.
it. Okay.
Hollow.tv.
.tv
Mm-hmm.
/application.
Application. Uh-huh. That's all?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
Okay.
Let's go through it quickly. So there's no more, let's just go through it quickly.
Yes.
Because I would love for our fellow VIP kid teachers to just get it like on the first try. I don't even
Mm-hmm.
know if there's a second try. So let's just, yeah,
So
yeah.
is there what all is involved in the application process? Do you have to show yourself teaching? Is there an interview? Is there a video? What do you do?
Okay, very nice. Um, Hollow.tv application. So, other than uploading a PDF of your updated resume, oh, well, I'm adding that updated. I mean, you might have a resume, but updated resume. There are some questions if you have TESOL certification and it's like multiple choice or something that you need to press. And I think the most, okay, and a place where you can write my name. And I think the most important there is the 5-minute demo video. And with that 5-minute demo video, I'd like you to think that you are teaching adult learners. So there's no, what do you see? It's, so what do you see here? Right? What do you see here? Right? Rather than,
Yes.
what do you see? It's
I've
like,
I have learned that on YouTube as well. Because my first YouTube videos, I was talking like a kindergarten teacher, and I had lots of, well, a few comments that were saying, "Oh, I can't even stand to listen to her for 5 seconds. She's talking to us like we're 2 years old." And so
I'm sorry.
we no, that's okay. No, it was constructive criticism, even though they might be rude about it. But it's a reminder that we have to adapt our teaching style. Just like with VIP Kid, I teach little bitty kids. Then I teach a 14-year-old. You have to adapt how you talk. You don't talk to a 14-year-old like they're two. The same with adults. When you're talking to adult, we're having an adult conversation right now. I'm not saying, "What's your name? I'm so happy to see you today," right? Because we have to be animated for little bitties, but then we're having a mature adult conversation right now. We don't have to be a kindergarten teacher when we're talking to an adult. So that's a very valid point that sometimes we don't even see ourselves doing it.
Mhm.
It's just second nature. If all you've taught is level 1 for 4 years and now you're trying to teach adults, you just have to remind yourself, this is an adult conversation. This is not preschoolers right now, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I
adapt.
adapt. I'd love to share my personal tips for your 5-minute demo video. If you have great lighting already and you still have the VIP kid background, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's your background. That's fine. This one, I just did this for the course yesterday. Keep it nice lighting. Now, in that 5-minute demo video, if you look at the application form, if you look at the fine print, there is a website that shows you how to find the sample lesson. In that sample lesson, there are 25 slides. Please don't teach 25 slides in 5 minutes, okay? Pick your favorite slide. 1, 2, 3 favorite slide. Is it the one with questions? Is it vocabulary? Is it pronunciation? So maybe in your first 20 to 30 seconds, introduce yourself. Don't focus so much. Personal tips, okay? Don't focus too much. I've taught 1,000 VIP kid lessons, or I've taught 2,000, 5,000 lessons for children on, and then, mentioning, but the focus is on your online teaching experience. I've been an online teacher and have successfully helped children to learn English. So the focus is on the online teaching part, not so much in the numbers. If you want to mention it, remember the focus of your demo video is not on that. Okay. So after that is go straight to that time remaining for showcasing how you could teach adults, right? So if you go to hallo.video and you find my sample course lesson, you could see that I would ask the question in the lesson, like, what is a blind date? Tell me, tell me. Aha, good one, Mark. Good one, Tin. Exactly, So, allowing them to pausing for some responses. Yeah, and then you go, you say, let's practice the pronunciation. You want to do TPR? Fine. Blind date, blind date, right? So it's not like date, blind date. So you can see now the changes or like the difference between teaching a pretend student that's a kid versus teaching pretend students. Think about three adult students, 3 adult students. Right.
Rizza, when you want a student to repeat a phrase, is it okay to point to your chin and cup your ear? Or
Because
maybe not.
because it's a habit, I've
Mhm.
been doing it. Have to? Not really. So I'm
Yeah.
not going to stop you if you do that. But I've found myself when I do this, I'm like quickly in my head, oh my goodness, this is VIP kid. But I already did it
Mhm.
because it's so natural to us. But yeah, go ahead.
I teach Spanish on OutSchool, and sometimes they won't repeat me, so I'll point to my mouth and I'll.
Yeah.
But it's helpful because it gives them the signal that you want them to repeat. So
Right, right. So let's say matchmaker. Like for kids, I would say matchmaker, right? And then my voice also sounds like I'm talking to a kid. But
yeah.
perhaps if I were talking to an adult, how about you try it? Matchmaker. Go ahead, matchmaker.
Mhm.
Okay, that was good. That was good. So you can see like it's
You
more mature.
it's It's the inflection of your voice, how you make your voice higher, like matchmaker. Like for for example, my mother-in-law is from Ecuador, so our home we speak Spanish and English. So when I'm speaking to my mother-in-law in Spanish, I'm gonna talk to her in Spanish. But if she wants to say something to me in English, if I reply slowly and clearly, but I don't use a baby voice. So
Gotcha.
slowly and clearly because it's their second language, but using an adult conversational voice, right?
Exactly.
So,
Okay, so again, in summary, there's the link, hollow.tv/application. My best tip is do it sooner than later. I don't want to pressure you, so do it sooner than later. And update your CV. Oh, sorry, CV, curriculum vitae. Some people ask me what CV is. Resume. So resume. Now, it doesn't ask for a cover letter. Sound bad if you have one paragraph where you're fit for the role, right? So you could do cover letter first page, resume second page if you want. Okay. I personally, I'm big with cover letters. So I had a paragraph why I was fit to be a Hallo teacher.
mhm,
And next, your 5-minute demo video. If you look at the spot underneath the 5-minute demo video instruction, there is a small link that you need to cut and paste where you can find the 25 slides. Teach 1 to 3 slides in those 5 minutes. Allow 10 to 30 seconds in what, maybe allow 1 minute introducing yourself, right? And teach the slides the best way. Have pretend adult students estimate 2 to 3 adult students. You can pretend reading some comments if you have aspirers, right? You can pretend. Now, here is a new tip. You need to upload a 5-minute video. I forgot. I think it's MP4. The biggest comment I get, or I can't upload it. I can't upload it. Okay. Okay. If you don't know other ways to compress your video so it gets uploaded, make it into a shareable link and then upload a 10-second video in MP4 and say, hello, Rizza here. You can check my Google link to find my demo video. Thank you. And that's what you upload because it's a requirement to put something in there.
Yeah.
So that's my thought. That's a
Very good. Very good.
that's an extra tip. There.
Awesome. That's great. I want to not forget to shout out your YouTube channel. So what is the name of your YouTube channel?
Thank you so much, Evelyn. My
Tell
YouTube
me.
channel is Learn English Lingo. Our audience are English learners. So these are not so much teaching tips. They are more English tips. For example, I would have shorts on how to speak English fluently and confidently. And this is a joint YouTube channel with my dearest friends, Teacher Jamie and Teacher Amy from VIP Kid.
Oh,
Yay! That's the
awesome.
three of us. Yes. So
Great.
here, thank you so much. So you will see different tips. Sometimes they are family stories. We make everything like a lesson, holiday videos. We are all virtual field trip teachers with VIP Kid. So you might find VIP Kid virtual field trips in there. And we left them as is, that they were VIP Kid virtual field trips. So that's how we first met. It was because we all had similar contracts with VIP Kid doing virtual field trips. Thank you so much.
Oh, very cool. So you did some virtual field trips and then now you're making awesome videos. That's so great.
Thank
And
you.
it's great to make sure everyone watching this video, make sure you're subscribed to me and make sure you subscribe also to Learn English Lingo so we can
Yay.
show some support. Also enjoy watching some of these videos and leave some thumbs up and some nice comments for our friends because these are fellow VIP Kid teachers. So yeah, I think you've answered all of my questions and we've made this video long enough. I want to say one of the reasons that I'm doing this series where I'm interviewing different teachers from different companies is because China's made it clear that they're not so interested in having foreign teachers teach their citizens. And so we as teachers, our job is to provide for our families and pay our bills. And so if and when we lose our China-based jobs, we're going to have a massive amount of online teachers looking for jobs. So I think now, before we lose our jobs, now is the time to have our backup plan in place and be applying before there's just 100,000 teachers applying everywhere, right? So I want to find out the companies that are based outside of China and have students outside of China. I want to share the information and have it on my YouTube channel so that teachers can know what companies are available, where they want to apply. And I also want to shout out my friends who come on my company, come on my channel and are willing to share the information. I want to use the referral links so that maybe you can have at least one person be referred from this video. Or if someone comes to you and says, tell me about Hallo, you have all the information compiled in one video. You can send them the link and they can know all the information, right? Or if someone tells you, I'm interested in having a job that's not China based, you can send them all the links of the people I've interviewed, right? And so, yeah. So I want to say to those of you who are watching this video, thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe and if you're interested in more information, you can contact Rizza on Facebook. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.